Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Ranita and I love getting into makeup tutorials and reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing DEDE Signature's Multichrome eyeshadow singles. They've sent me 8 beautiful shades and 5 amazing gorgeous lip glosses which are sitting over here, and I'm just so excited about these lip glosses. I don't think I have anything like these in my collection, so if you'd like to see what all of these are going to be looking like on me, then stay tuned because I've got the arm swatches for you, and then I have the eyeshadow eye swatches, and then we're going to be getting into the lip glosses, so I'm really excited. Let's jump into this one. Hey everyone, so this is the very first shade. This is DSM-04 and I'm going to be putting that on this side of my eyes. So I'm going to just take that and press that in, and oh wow, this is so soft and so smooth. The formula is honestly incredible. I definitely feel like I would need a base with this one though, because it's just so smooth and so sparkly. But just look at that shift. You can already see like the green coming through as soon as I turn my eye like that, so you can see just how strong and vibrant this multichrome is. I'm not going in order because I had kind of done the swatches in a certain order on my arms, so I'm going to be following that order. So I'll bring the mirror up and we'll do that in a bit. But the next shade that I'm going to be going in with is DSM-01, and this is what it looks like. Now this has more of a creamy formula, like a wet kind of creamy formula. It is not the same as DSM-04, so this one is very different from this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab that. This is what it looks like on my finger, and we're gonna go and just put that right here. It looks like a really creamy shade. Definitely going to need a base for this, like 100%, especially if you're like me and you have oily lids and it melts off. I highly recommend doing this. And if you need a base recommendation, I recommend the Alter Ego eyeshadow base. That's one of my favorites. I use it for practically every single thing that I do, and I absolutely love it. So you can see what those two shades are looking like. So let's talk a little bit about these two shades. As I mentioned, DSM-4, which is this over here, is very smooth, very shifty as well. When I was doing my shifty thing with the eyes, which you will watch over here, I did kind of see a blue coming through as well. So it's a very beautiful shade and so shifty, so vibrant. I love the way that these shades are working. Now DSM-1 on the other hand has a different formula. It is definitely on the creamier side, but it also spreads out absolutely beautifully, and it has a gorgeous green shift that I can kind of see. It's this very pretty fall kind of yellow, and it's going, well, I'd say it's more gold, and it's kind of moving into that beautiful green. So that kind of feels like a true fall shade for me, just because of the way that it's shifting and everything, but it's really beautiful. Alright, so now we're going to go in with DSM-5 over here and DSM-2. So this is what DSM-5 looks like. It's kind of similar in a way, like when I look at the green and stuff, but it's got like more of a red shift happening. So I'm going to put that right here. You should be able to see it. I feel like this is a beautiful color for autumn. Definitely, you know, looks like a autumn leaf. Yeah, you can see that and how pretty it is. And again, so pigmented. So these are excellent quality multichromes. You're not going to have a problem getting this kind of color onto your eyes, and it's very pigmented, as you can probably see as well. I'm just going to move this a bit down here just to make it a bit neater. But yeah, this is so colorful, and I love that shift over there. I think it's really beautiful. In some ways it reminds me of something I have from Electrum, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's go in with DSM-2, which is also a smooth formula. very smooth and very nice. So I'm just gonna show you what that looks like. You can see it's more red, and we're gonna just put it right here. So this kind of feels like a interesting coppery kind of rose gold color. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. Rose gold, and I can see gold. I can see a little bit of green even coming through in certain lighting. So it all comes down to how, you know, you're actually looking at the shade, what kind of lighting you have, etc, etc. But you can see how different that shade is from that one. You can see all those shifts that are coming through, right? You can see that green coming through over here too. It's beautiful. This kind of reminds me of a very tropical kind of shade, kind of like papaya and all these cute fruits that I would like to eat, but it's also just so bright and so happy. So it's different from the other shade because it has that lovely autumn tone that comes in. And yet from this angle, it looks like there's nothing, like nothing from that red coming in at all. Alright, so now we're going to go in with DSM 6 and 7, and these are very, very beautiful shades. I'm very excited to see how they're going to work on me. So I'm going to go in with number 7 first, which is going to be on this side. This is a very smooth formula, got a vibrant shade of pink, which is just, it's so freaking gorgeous. I really love this shade. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. And that's the crazy thing. Like, I'm looking at it in the camera, and because of that shift that it has, it doesn't seem that vibrant, but this is way more vibrant than what I'm seeing on the camera, okay? I can honestly promise you that. It has got pinks, purples, and it's got this gorgeous kind of like gold coming through as well. So I'm assuming there's also going to be a green in this, but it is truly such a remarkable shade and so smooth. Every single eyeshadow that I have dipped my fingers into is unbelievably smooth. And just look at that color. Oh my goodness, I love that color. I'm so glad that I decided to do this. I think this may be my favorite out of everything that I have tried thus far, because usually I go in for greens all the time, so I tend to overlook other colors. So it's actually really fun seeing something different. Now let's go in with DSM 6. DSM 6 also has a very smooth formula, and it looks like this. It's kind of got pink, gold, and green, and even a bit of like orange, kind of like an orangey pink coming through. So it's just so pretty, but I cannot get enough of that pink. Like, oh my goodness, just look at that. Oh, that is stunning. My goodness, like, I love these two shades. These are so pretty. Like, these are just too gorgeous for me. DEDE's really knocked it out of the park with these multi-chromes. They're just, every single one of them has worked so well, and they're just so pigmented. So I just absolutely love them. I think these are beautiful. Even, you know, with the last two shades that we did, those were just stunning, so pigmented, and just, you know, worth all the money that you're going to be paying for them. In my opinion, they're just gorgeous. Right, so you can see this shade over here and all those shifts, purple, pink, orange, in a way, this really gorgeous gold and green. So it's almost like 5 colors on your eyes with just one color, which is mind-blowing to me. Multi-chromes are just so much fun. I love this shade. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This is DSM 6. Now, as you know, this one is the main shade that you see, that pink, and then it's going into golds and greens and, you know, everything. You can also see like that kind of orangey coral kind of coming through there, pinky coral shade. So yeah, these two shades are really beautiful. I can't get enough of this. I really love how vibrant that purple is over there. It's like a purple pink, just so beautiful. And I love that pink shade as well. These two are definitely some of my favorites because, again, they're just so unique. I don't think I've really used colors like that in a while, but they're gorgeous. I absolutely love them. I think I'm more familiar with the first 4 shades that I've actually tried, but these are special. And like I said, formula so far, everything has been very smooth and very easy to work with. You're not going to have a problem getting this kind of pigment onto your skin tone, and I think that's fantastic. Hey everyone, so now we're at the final 2 shades, which are going to be DSM 3 over here and DSM 8, 2 really beautiful shades, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what these are going to look like on my eyes, because I finished the arm swatches, but I didn't know how these were going to look, so I'm really excited about it. I will say that DSM-3 has a slightly different kind of formula, I think, to the others. I think it's more similar to the second shade that I tried. That would be DSM-1, so a little bit more on like the wet, creamy kind of side, but very smooth and very pigmented, as you can see. Yeah? Very easy to get it onto my eyes. So yeah, oh wow, this seriously is like, it feels to me almost like a cream eyeshadow. That is how this color is within the DSM, what was that, the second one, DSM-1. Yeah, that was just so smooth and so creamy and so buttery. But the color, oh my gosh, just look at that color. Like, that is just crazy. And it has this red and this gold shift, and yeah, it's truly magical. I can't wait to kind of just go and see what the shifts for this shade are. Now this is DSM-8, and this, I will not describe it as creamy, but it is very smooth. So if you like super smooth formulas, then this really is a collection for you to check out and see. Because wow, just look at that color. Like, just this is just so vibrant and so beautiful, and I'm so happy that I got to actually try these. Oh my gosh, I just love that green. It makes me want to cry. It is so beautiful. So yeah, DEDE really did a fantastic job with these. I am so happy with them. So here you can see that deep purple, and then it's kind of like a blue going into a purple going to a pink, and then you can see this kind of like orange kind of shade almost coming through there. It's really magical, and I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, this over here is a peacock shade. I cannot get enough of this. This is so freaking gorgeous. It is truly one of my favorite shades. Like pink, blue, moving into like purple, and oh my gosh, just I can't get enough of this one. I think this is actually my favorite shade out of everything that I've tried, and I just think that it's so freaking gorgeous. Alright, so only good things about this beautiful eyeshadow collection. I really love the shades. I had so much fun with them. I think they're very smooth, very pigmented, as you can see, and I highly recommend using a base with them. Don't buy multi-chrome shades and not use bases with them, because you're just setting yourself up for failure and disappointment. So always use a base. If you need a recommendation, I'm going to tell you my favorite base, which is always going to be the Alter Ego eyeshadow base, and I absolutely love that one. It has just been a life changer. Applied to your eyes before it dries, get your eyeshadow onto that, and once it's dried, it's set. That's all you need to do. It will stay there. If you need to do a double coat of base, that means that if you're doing one for your matte shades before going in with another for the metallics, or the shimmery ones, go ahead and do that, because I do that a lot all the time. Now I want to get into the really beautiful multi-chrome lip glosses, which looks so gorgeous. I can't wait to get into these, so let's do it together. I'm going to start with Flourescent. This is what it looks like, and it looks so magical. It kind of looks like blue, green, that beautiful pink, gold, purple. It looks like a rainbow in a lip gloss, quite frankly, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like on my mouth. This honestly does not disappoint in any capacity in terms of the color. This is so freaking gorgeous. And of course, yeah, we're gonna need a light to like come through on one side so that we can see the shift. So let me just grab a light. Now I'm going in with my next shade. Now that's going to be Pomegranate Lustre, and this is what the bottle actually looks like. It looks really pretty. I have no idea, what to really expect on my mouth, so that's the fun thing about multi-chrome glosses. You don't really know what's going to show up. Oh. So this is a pink, and you can see a very obvious shifts of gold and green coming through there. I actually really like this one. It's so pretty. And you know, the one thing that's really blowing me away right now with these glosses is how hydrating this formula is. Like I really was not expecting it to be so comfortable, and it is so comfortable. So yeah, this is really really something. I think they've done a fantastic job. Now, of course, I can't see the blue that I'm seeing in here, so let's see if I can capture it, you know, with a light. Alright, so now let's go in with the next shade. That would be Brilliant Spark, which kind of looks very green, and it kind of looks like it matches the eyeshadow shade that I tried on. So I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to be looking like. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is... This looks exactly like the shade that I tried on my eyes. So if you ever wanted matching eyeshadows and lip colors, DEDE has gotten that nailed down. Yeah. And again, it is just so, it is so comfortable. Like, I think that this would be amazing for like costumes and stuff, especially with Halloween coming up. You can't go wrong with a multi-chrome gloss. Like, this would be so cool if you were doing something like Poison Ivy. All right, so let's get in with the next one, which is Starlight. Looks really fascinating, and I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like on me. And it looks like it's got a very blue base. Oh, wow. Can see like a peach. It's almost like a, I don't know, like, I don't know why, but when I tried this shade, I was thinking about a unicorn. So this feels like a very pastel kind of shade. I can see myself wearing it maybe with a deeper shade, and then maybe this in the center. It is a nice shade though, and very comfortable again. Last but not least, we have Glowy Beam, which is pink. Looks like it's shifting into oranges and purples and all these really pretty shades. So I'm gonna try and see how this is gonna look. I feel like this is super sparkly, and it's also not as opaque as the other ones, and very sparkly. And I guess that, you know, it's kind of like the most normal shade in this entire collection, so therefore it becomes the one that I could probably wear to a lot more places and everything. But I really like it. I really like the entire collection. Let's just see what it looks like with the light on. Alright, so that's basically that. We've tried on all 5 lip glosses and all 8 shades, and I've had a lot of fun. I think that the pink one is obviously the one for anyone who wants to be safe but is kind of, you know, just putting their, you know, foot into the multi-chrome lip gloss world. It's just the safest option. That's, you know, if you're not into like the more vibrant colors. But I will say that I was really impressed with every single one that I tried, simply because they're so different. So even when you're wearing them, you can see that the base color that comes out is completely different, and I kind of feel like they match the eyeshadows really well. Like that purple one over there could probably match DSM 7, and you can see that it's the same purple coming through. And then this one here, Pomegranate Lustre, could probably be really good with DSM 6. And of course we have the Brilliant Sparks, which is the green one. I feel that would go so well with DSM 04. And of course the blue one's probably the outlier out of, you know, everything here. Like, I don't feel like anything would really match from this particular collection, but it's really nice too. And of course the pink one, like this is the one I'm wearing on my mouth. So all in all, I'm happy with the way that everything has worked, and I'm really excited to see what else DEDE Signature has got in store for all of us. Let me know your thoughts on the single eyeshadows as well as these beautiful lip glosses, and whether you're interested in trying them out. And if you want to pick them up, I have a code. It's Ranita. I'll put it on the screen. But I had so much fun with this. I think it's a beautiful collection, excellent quality, and I feel that it's on par with other brands that I've tried, like Terra Moon's, Cleona, you know, all these other indie brands that do multi-chrome makeup, I kind of feel like this was definitely on par with them. So yeah, I don't think you're going to be disappointed by any means. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you for another video, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye bye.